Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, a Magic fan. Let me adjust my stuff right here. I think we're all right. Yep, there we go. Sound is good. Visuals are good. Stream is good, I guess. Actually, my dropped frame rate is a little higher than I would like. We will monitor the situation. So, how's everyone doing there in the chat? Let me know if my frame rate is okay. And what we've got in store today is we're going to do some Momir. This is a really interesting format that I don't fully understand yet. It's basically very high variance. It's like the game just does what it wants. There have been times that goes in my favor, and then many more times that it doesn't go in my favor. So we'll see how it goes. First of all, you get a hand of some random lands, and only planeswalkers. Here's where you figure out which planeswalkers are worth it. Okay, Nahiri is good. She deals damage. Angrath is good. He makes creatures. Ral is worthless because there's no reason to scry. You're only going to pull planeswalkers or lands. And casting sorceries, you're never going to cast sorceries. So this hand is all right, and I get to go first. So that's one of the things I think that also is a big variant that your starting point. Now, I'm going to get rid of Ral right away because he's never going to amount to anything, and I'm going to get a 1/1 with double strike if I've got a dinosaur, which I don't. But you know how I love turn 1 plays, and they won't because it's too weird. Mauganzar. Okay, I guess they're gonna do it too if they're thinking that hard about it. And they get something not as good as me. And we will maintain. Now, what we also want to do is get to... How much is it? When we get to the 9 mana range, we can get a lot of amazing things going on randomly. But getting to that point... So Ashiok is worthless in this format. So they were right to discard, and I'm falling behind. So I guess part of the way you play this is what I'm trying to wrap my head around. Part of the way you play this... Now, she's not that great, actually, because you're never really going to be guaranteed to play with any artifacts, so... That's kind of weird. But anyway, I'm going to be able to bring out Nahiri. Get rid of that.
The earth trembles in anticipation of my vengeance.
Get rid of that tapped creature. And then I have no need to go take out Saheeli because, again, whenever you cast a non-creature spell... Okay, well, I guess those are planeswalkers. Okay, I guess... She's vaguely useful. Yeah, again, wrapping my head around this format, it's really weird for me. So doing the Momir action does not result in doing the Momir action does not result in a Saheeli trigger. Okay, so here we can get Angrath or Tybalt. But if we get Angrath, we have there if we get Angrath or Tybalt, but here we have everything with Menace. So Angrath is cool. He amasses, and everything has Menace. So they want to go with Sarkin. That's actually very good.
We begin.
Okay, so Sarkin is going to be very strong, and it's my number one target. See, this is about the randomness of it all. I feel that their board state is amazing. Now, there's nothing to pay right there, Sonny, so what are you trying to do there? Anyway, just go ahead and attack already. Actually, let's move on. Way too slow, and they've got Sarkin. So again, this is the randomness of it. It's completely random because you don't know what planeswalkers you're gonna get on your opening hand, and you don't know what lands you're gonna get. It's just completely random, and they just happen to get the random number generator perfectly for them. So let's see something else here. Okay, so we have white mana. Soren is not that great. Ajani is not that great, but we'll see. We'll try to do the strategy that, get rid of planeswalkers that aren't worth it. I'm never going to get to Kaya. So we have a 1/1 with black mana, which I don't have black mana. Most people I see, they start on 2. That's when they start to do stuff on 2. Again, I don't know, like, this format is like really interesting. It's just another thing to wrap your head around. That's like, I don't know what I'm doing in it. So, and slow players, okay, to get rid of Narset, they get an unblockable thing. So eventually, I suppose we want to get to Ajani. So we get a flyer, that's good. Again, the randomness, I got a flyer, so that'll be something up in the air. Okay.
I march into battle as your champion of justice.
So who are we kidding? There is no way in this format to get rid of Ajani. Teferi Time Raveler is all right in here. Ashiok is terrible, and Obnixilis is great. Okay, so I get to go first. We'll see what skullduggery happens. And it's just kind of about putting a lot of putting a lot of there's a lot of moving pieces. Like, I don't need that Planeswalker. Ashiok is terrible in this format. You're never gonna mill them. They have what, like 100 lands, 100 card deck. So that's never gonna do anything. And searching for the library, that's never gonna do anything either.
Stand by and watch. I'll protect you.
So I think Little Teferi's gonna work pretty well here because I'll be able to return things back to the hand, slow them down. If they are actually, wait a minute, if they are tokens, they don't even go back. They're tokens, they just go away.
You've never seen anything like this.
Saheeli here is pretty bad. So, yep, Saheeli's pretty bad. Okay, next up, should we do... Okay, that was a misplay.
Don't worry, I got this.
The point is to take out their life total, but they're gonna cast the Planeswalker, so Saheeli will do her thing.
I see great potential in you. Prove yourself. Focus on what matters.
Okay, so I can use a couple of Planeswalkers to take out some of these things over here.
The history of this world is what every others learn from this. Try not to think. Knowledge is not without trial. I've got time.
Okay, so that's how you do that, and let's take out Saheeli.
I will not give up.
Then we're doing damage with Obnixilis. We have one more activation of Obnixilis, and one more activation of Teferi. But then if we get a 6th land, we can do Ugin, and he also exiles things. So how's everyone doing in the chat? 2 damage to any target. Okay.
My students are loyal geniuses.
So I think Kasmina is done.
It is just a small headache.
Let's see, it would be beneficial for me to damage me or my creature. Okay, that's actually fine. It would have been better to damage my planeswalkers. Now I've noticed some glitches in the latest update of Arena. Some flying creatures don't appear to be flying. So my opponent had a Niv Mizzet, and it didn't look like it was flying. So, so we have our opponent that went out for a sandwich. Hopefully they get disqualified. Okay, so one of the things about this format is that it really is all about the randomness of it all. Let me take a bite of my breakfast before it gets cold. Those are some pork carnitas, which are very tasty. Okay, so what we can do here is we get our final land. We're going to exile.
Try not to think too hard. Every exploit ripples through time.
Time to come up with a new plan.
Past is unwritten.
Your past is unwritten. That's pretty epic. So Ugin gets one attack.
Knowledge is not without prize.
Next turn I can start to bring back some critters. They're at 3, they're at 6, 7, 8. They're at 6 mana in total. That'll bring in some good things. I almost never see people tap their mana specifically in this format. Let's see what happens here. Okay, interesting.
I am Teo. Let me be your shield. Anything to support my allies.
Jaya can do damage. Narset isn't great in this format, right? Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land. I guess it'll give you planeswalkers.
Take notes.
I concede.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Let's see here. Non-creature, non-land. Okay, they got a planeswalker and Jiang. That one's only good when it's linked with something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mana. Let's see if we get a 7th one for something fun. Okay, there we go. We can do 7. 7 mana critter. We won't need Jace in this piece. So we get a 5/7 with reach. Okay. Let's get rid of a servo. And over here, well, she can't do anything else. This one is not that great. No more wizards. No more walls. So we'll hold off for a moment.
I am your inner demon.
Obnixilis is our inner demon.
Hone your prowess.
Nothing good off the top. Narset is done.
Put me out front.
Got another wall. He's done. They have 7 mana as well to start summoning cool stuff. Uh-oh, Tishana.
Try not to think too hard.
I'll phase through anything that stands in my way. Well, apparitions come in many shapes.
That's more like it.
Alright, Mr. Spider, Hatchery Spider, go off and do your thing.
Knowledge is not without prize.
So I get another activation of Kaya. Like, obviously, I don't want to jinx it, but this is looking very good. Even though they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana that can summon something amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana that can summon something amazing, but I've got Kaya and Duvraska. That's actually not useful.
People call me a death dealer, but I rarely offer discounts.
Well, I'll use Kaya to get rid of that Death Touch. They have a huge grip. Okay, so first things first. Let's get rid of a Death Touch creature.
Come in many shapes, but they all look like
And I guess power up to Fairy.
I've got it.
And we can... Yeah, I guess Tybalt is done. 3, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Polyraptor, beautiful. Okay. Okay, that's actually the exact play that I wanted, because then that's going to give me a 3/3 Dino Mama. Reading the card explains the card. And here we go, Obnixilis doing his thing.
I am your inner demon.
I think this is working out pretty well. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Yeah, this person has really been running out the timer, either because the format is difficult or their connection's bad, or I don't know what's going on. But while they're doing their thing, let's play with this gargoyle over here. What about this one over here? Did you discover the hidden search items in the other part of the other arena item?
I have a plan.
Alright, Torgar. There we go. They finally had enough. Okay, so good. Yeah, this format is can be extremely slow and very weird. And these wins that I've gotten have just been so hard fought. Now, I am conceding a lot because it really depends on that opening hand. Now, I need to take a bite of my breakfast here. So, citrusy. Okay, the Wanderer might be good. Narset is not. Ral is not. Nahiri is good. Now it seems to say my stream over here that I've been dropping 50% of frames, but how does it actually look like? I think because I'm streaming to more than one stream outlet, that's why it is not so good. Okay, I guess we can wait for the third mana and then drop Narset. Or actually get rid of Narset. Okay, a 2/1 flyer is very good actually. That's going to ping things for a while. If they want to exile my graveyard, that'd be great. Oh, Plaguecrafter, hilarious. So that was a board wipe. Interesting. What are the odds? Again, I swear, like, what are the odds for this sort of thing that... okay, so actually what I want to do here is... I think my stream quality is worse than I would like it because I'm streaming live to 2 places. So I might not actually do that. I don't think my internet connection can handle it. So on the next stream, I'm going to not do the thing. Now, Vivian is not good at all in this format, and then I have... If I can only get 1 black mana, this will be totally amazing. Davriel is amazing. Yeah, now that I look at my stream over here, I think it's way too choppy, so I think double streaming is not going to be a good idea. So having the Wanderer right here, that's not great. Yeah, so definitely here. Oh, Vinibomb. In this format...
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
In this format, definitely... In this format, Vivian and Ashiok are pretty bad. Kasmina makes wizards. Jace is also pretty bad. If you use Ashiok against yourself, Jace might be valuable. The bird is the word.
Tear it down! Tear it all down!
I guess the only value here really is...
War is coming.
maybe Jace?
Every day is a new lesson.
Okay, so they value their planeswalkers way more. Is Jace really gonna do anything in this format? And you've got to... Ashiok and Jace have got to team up right here.
You can still walk away.
Alright, a 3-2. They're pretty scared of my Wanderer.
It's not wise to provoke me.
Okay, I guess Nahiri won't be that valuable. So I'll probably toss Nahiri for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 7 drop. Pelaka Worm, nice.
Join my cause.
Alright, there's a 7-7 with Tramps. They have 7 mana as well, but I've got a Wanderer.
Teach you humility, if I must.
How you play the hand you're dealt.
There is wonder in a blade of grass.
We were not destined to fight.
So they have a lot of planeswalkers with, honestly, not a lot of value. If I can get 1 black mana, that'd be amazing.
On your own.
So they're tossing a land for a 3-drop. Let's see what amazing RNG they will get. Okay, a 3-2 with haste or something. Gideon, good.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity. Your light will cleave the darkness.
Forgot to put this on vibrate. Okay, they went for the non-destructible one. Fine. And let's toss Davriel.
had no idea I could do that either.
Okay. Drew a ton of cards. Fine. The Wanderer needs 2 to exile. This Vraska creates assassins. Fine.
If you see an assassin coming for you, that's a bad assassin.
If you see an assassin coming for you, that's a bad assassin. That's funny. A lot of the voice acting on this is very good. Well, while they think of their play, let's play with the background. If you click right here, some fun stuff happens. If you click over here, some other fun stuff happens. If you click up here, more stuff, fun stuff happens.
All things begin and end in nature.
Time's around.
Remember, your nightmares remain.
See you around.
Let's just show off with a big old 3/7. Let's give something indestructible.
I believe in you, friend.
Palaka Worm has trample, so they probably want to block the 3/3, which they don't. Okay. That's got indestructible, 7 damage. That wipes their board. They have 1 life to 27. Okay, well, I really don't think they're going to be able to pull this off, so let me take a moment to grab another bite of my breakfast.
People call me a death dealer, but I rarely offer discounts.
You should be flattered I I adore an audience.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Alright, well, eventually the writing was on the wall. And it was going to be a little tricky to pull that off, so they said, okay, I'm done. Let's give another one a shot. I go first. I don't have enough for Davriel, but I've got Tybalt and there. Whatever. Let's see how it goes. There's just so many factors. You have to have good planeswalkers. You have to have the mana for them. You have to go first. I should go back and review the footage of this one that I just played and see what happens there. Will I ever be able to do a Sarkhan? Now, obviously, I'm going to rage quit if I do finally get the... if I do get that 1 black mana, and then I'm able to bring Davriel out. There's a black mana. can you believe the randomness of that? I tossed the card that I could have cast. Like, really, sometimes I swear that this algorithm is like, F you. It's like, what were the odds that I was... You saw that I played so many games, so many rounds where I was trying to get that black mana for Davriel, and here I get the Davriel, I toss it, and then I get the mana. It's like, wow.
My assistants are painfully slow.
Okay, so my opponent seems to be under the school of thought about get as much mana as you can and then do stuff with it. I already have a board state, a 2/5, a 2/2, a 1/1, a 1/1. And my opponent can't gain life. Next turn I'm about to bring out a Sarkin. Turn Tybalt into a dragon. And they have a 4/4. Okay.
I fight with a dragon's rage. I summon you.
Okay, so here, even if they go after Sarkin, I have this board presence and they'll be tapped out. Even if they attack Sarkin, they can only do a maximum of 5 damage to it, because this one does 1 damage, so it'll be 5 damage in total. If they kill one of my little devils, it can strike back. Okay, well, this is how you take care of Sarkin.
Bloodshed. Come on!
I guess I cracked first.
Impossible!
Initiate, you are not where my tolerance for cruelty died in the trials.
Okay, that's fun. I have the City's Blessing, and I have the Tilonali Skin Shifter, and she can do fun stuff. Skin what? Tilonali Summoner. Oh, Davriel. Worthless, I have no hand.
But underneath, I'm just a normal diabolist.
Here's how it's done.
Gekakta Khan is my opponent. Yep, those devils do their thing. Let's play one more game. Then we'll wrap it up for the day, for the 11 a.m. stream. Then I'll be back for the 11 p.m. stream. I think there I'll do some drafting. Okay, well, I've got stuff in colors. Okay, a 1/1 with vigilance, that's fine. I get a 2/2. That is pitiless. So let's see if this works out like I said about first turn person. That's actually good that they put it on their non-attacking wall.
Shadows. Much easier on my skin. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Okay, so I think my opponent somehow overstretched their resources, because if they drop a land here, then they have to discard, and they have even less resources. So how's that gonna work for them? You know, a 2/3. I guess you can sacrifice things with that, Next up, Vraska's Eminence.
Empty your mind.
It's time to step up. I'm running out of room to store my trophies.
She's running out of room to store her
All
trophies.
I've left you is pain.
I guess here they can do the same thing again. Spend mana to summon a creature, but then sacrifice the creature. I doubt that. I think they're gonna get an okay creature. Well, a 3/4. I don't think they're gonna do their ability to sacrifice their own creatures here. Those are 3/4s. Okay. So, let's create another assassin.
People call me a death dealer, but I rarely offer discounts.
Ha. This animation is wacky. Okay, well, there we go. Niv Mizzet Reborn, and that went over the top. And then I get a card, Sinister Sabotage. Okay, well, I think that'll be it for the moment. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back at the 11 p.m. stream. I'm not going to double stream because I think it's affecting my stream quality. See you then.